Welcome to the No Benji Show.
I thought I had him, then maybe I didn't.
No, yeah, I booted his ass. I booted his ass before it even started. What's up, everybody? Welcome.
What's up, Sammy?
I don't know what you're talking trash about. He's talking shit about, you know, if he says something about his 7 people away or whatever, that I'm going to say something to him. But then he still says that he's so many away from 400, almost 100 this week. So he's still a sub.
What's up, Stan?
That's all I'm trying to say.
What's up, bald-headed BPL?
Bald-headed BPL. Come on, let's see the do. What's your wife using for a handle now? Did she get you some stirrups and shit? Or not stirrups. What do they call it? Fucking... yeah, is it stirrups?
No, stirrups is what you put your feet in.
That's what I thought. What is the thing to hang on to there?
Like the reins, the halter and reins?
Yeah, there you go. Slap some reins on you. And what are they? The chew bit thing with you.
On that bit?
Don't they shove that big old metal thing in their mouth when they got all that on there and all that? Yeah, it's weird. I don't even understand.
It's called a halter.
It's not called a halter here, you freaking weirdo. Cody, welcome. That was an old photo. See, I didn't know. I didn't think it was a recent photo. So you didn't cut your hair then?
No,
you said that was an old photo.
Yeah, well, Justin you should have heard what he was saying about it.
I was going to talk some trash. I thought maybe seeing that wiener on your show done got you to cut your hair and go the other way. You hear me?
What's up, Cody?
I thought you and Benji was going to become better friends.
We almost had to boot Benji because he was back here talking about how big Fry's dick was.
He was. I mean, I don't know. I'm still not sure why he's on the show now, but
I don't know why he was even saying that. But
his dick.
What's up, Kara?
Because he's in Australia, and them New Zealanders got time to wait.
What's up, Heather? Kara? What was it? What did you say, Benji? What's huge?
It's huge. It wraps right around his house.
What does?
His dick.
His dick?
He's sitting on
Dick. Oh, not dick.
I thought he was talking about the dog in his lap.
At first, I thought he was too.
God damn it.
That is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
So how is everybody?
Lost in translation.
Yeah.
Where should he? No. It's gray.
Jake and that. What's up, Lakers?
Kind of gray.
So Jake and the fat man.
Gray days.
I mean, so Snakes and the Fat Man and Brian from Sensorium and an Aussie starting a new podcast Tuesday, March 7th at 8. That's fine.
Maybe he was letting the Aussie guy know.
I don't know who it is.
I didn't want to.
So Fries, do you know? What is that name? Let me
knows all them
find.
That's his homie.
What's that?
I don't know. I'm over here just.
Let me find it here.
Do
you know?
What are you doing, Benji? You only got a tiny bit of weed, like you can't see to break it up.
Amateur aquatic addiction.
I don't know.
I think they're from Australia.
Maybe.
Well, I guess they was on Heads and Tails the other night and won something. He told Shane to reach out to me for his info. I didn't know who the hell he was.
Yeah, I don't know. Hang on, I'll Google search that quickly. I'll check it.
He said, well, you know, it was on YouTube, but I couldn't find him on Instagram. And then, or I don't know, maybe I just couldn't find him. And then I told Shane, I said, hell, reach out to Fries because he said he was from Australia. I said he might know him, or he might have been in the chat one night, but I don't know who he was. I wasn't even subscribed to him, so.
Yeah, right. No, I'll look into that one.
But I guess he ended up getting a hold of Shane on the email, but it's like.
Did he say get a hold of Chris, or did he say get a hold of Irondogg?
He said Irondogg.
Oh, well then.
What he said.
Yeah, I don't know. Talk to me after this, and I'll work it out.
Well, I guess he's already got a hold of him. I just didn't know if you knew who he was, so.
Yeah, the name doesn't sound familiar, but once I see the page, I might click. I don't know. I'll have to look.
I'm jealous of your sunglasses now.
He's got a YouTube.
I've got
Just like he looks
10
like
different
a lot
pairs.
of fish. He does a lot of fish. You know what I mean? So
What are they?
Yeah, I used to be
what
big
are
in
they,
the fish.
Bollets or something?
Oakleys, yeah, polarized.
Oh, I was going to say some kind of, yeah, because they look like you'd be able to see
I said
right
it the
into
wrong
the
way
water
around.
with them.
Yeah, you can see quite deep.
Ken, what are you mumbling about? Did you
Hell yeah.
smoke some stuff today?
Well, that's actually nicer, eh? We should just leave that up there.
It does make the glare go away.
what's up, Brittany?
Yeah, you get to see how
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
Luke from Lizard Morphs is going to be their co-host. So I got you.
He's over here
Oh, that
mumbling
might be
about
Aussie
shit I'm not even
Reptiles,
sure.
Jake from
Him and
Aussie
his half
Reptiles.
words and shit. He must have got a suppository.
That might be Jake from Aussie Reptiles.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
Yeah, he works at a pet shop. Yeah,
Oh my god.
I never mentioned anybody to come see you, but sorry about the glare. I'll go back inside.
No, it's all right.
No, that's cool.
It mellows out for after a little while, but like right when you put it up there and take it away, it's really bright for a little bit.
It's getting a bit better now.
How's the pictures look on everybody? Does the quality look pretty good tonight?
You look fuzzy.
That's over there. I go in and out.
Everyone
Everybody
looks good
looks clean,
except for
actually.
me.
Benji looks
I
pretty
know.
clean.
For a change.
Fries looks good. You look a little fuzzy.
Go on.
Why are you looking fuzzy over there, dog? Why are you looking fuzzy? All this time,
Benji
you're still
took-
running with
Ben-
that dollar store bullshit.
Benji took all my good quality away from me. Had to kick him.
I'll have to.
My quality?
The tender at the wheat said
Your
they
quality?
sell out the day it comes in. Damn.
There, are you serious? That must be
Oh,
to the
fuck.
retirement home or something. It's like, bitch, nurse, go get my suppository.
No, Stan. This is 1080 right here. This is streamed in 1080. These guys are in 1080 right now. So no, I ain't being funny. I'm being serious. Justin's in 1080. They're all in 1080.
But I always look good.
What's up, Connor?
Yep. I need a haircut.
And it's free. And this didn't cost nothing. This is free. 1080 free for StreamYard.
And I wasn't funding. Why are you there? You clear up every now and then. Why are you going in and out so much?
I don't know. Probably because of the high winds we got out here, dude. We got,
Don't
fucking
move. Stay still. Let the camera focus.
I've noticed a little bit watching some lives and different casts that a few people in America are very blurry. Just randomly, I don't know why. Some are clear, some aren't. So I don't know what's
So
going
you're
on.
gonna blame it
Must be
on
the
being
winter,
American and shit? I didn't know this was gonna become racist and shit.
No, it's not. It's not racist. It's even like Benji. Look at Benji. He's in New Zealand. He's blurry as fuck.
He don't even count.
But do you know that if after the stream's over, StreamYard cleans all that up and puts everybody clear?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can do that now. Yeah.
StreamYard makes everything clear after the fact. So
even
if somebody replays it.
Yeah, even if you got shitty audio, they'll fix it. They'll fix the audio, everything. It's crazy.
Have you guys heard of LiveView? LIVU?
No.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
You plug all your SIM cards into it and you can stream. You can go portable, plug a camera in, battery backups, and you can do URL sort of streaming. I'm going to sort of do one of them for reptiles and go and do it like only wear the backpack when I go to a reptile park or something. So you guys all get to come along. I thought that would be different.
It's food.
Wouldn't you just use...
I'm also trying to get back into the reptile park. So that would be another thing. Yeah, well, I could use Starlink, but I'm using SIM cards. So providers, SIM cards. I can only use, I think 2, but I can push it to 3.
With the big floods we had here, the cyclone, they used Starlink.
Yeah. Starlink's really expensive, but
a lot of people using Starlink now.
Yeah, but you can
just
emergencies really well.
Everything's expensive.
The Starlink works everywhere. That's the thing. You know what I mean?
And the top. But I see the top of people's heads exploding into like little pixels all the time with Starlink.
I like exploding heads. Makes me feel better when I see a lot of violence. I like the violence.
It's like a million little pixels. The top of their head just goes. Wheep.
That's for sure.
Ain't no big deal, Brittany.
I don't even think I shared out the stream. I better do that.
Yeah, see,
Well,
Connor uses Starlink. No issues, period.
Huge wasp.
It's expensive because you got to buy the whole setup, instead of,
Yeah.
like just a monthly set. But once you buy the setup, it ain't so bad. You know what I mean? It's just getting that whole setup right off the rip is what costs you,
Yeah. And if you go and run like the URL stream that I was just talking about, you'd have to go and get a provider plan with a company.
Oh,
Right.
So you could have
Hey,
their
Bree.
best, latest modem that you could put in your backpack, plug it into a power source, and off you go.
Yep.
That way you should have the best internet.
hey,
But if you do that to every company, it becomes expensive. So you'd have to get people donating to you all the time.
I know. I seen a thing with Elon Musk, and he was boarding his plane, and he used Starlink, and he streamed that whole time he was flying in his plane.
Yeah.
Through Starlink, So
It's dope. I like it. It's just deal. But your quality,
Stan.
well, I'm sure with anything else,
Connor.
it'll get better as time goes on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, prices seem to be coming down a little bit on some of those goods that
Yep.
I've noticed. Unless you're getting the newest stuff, then it's dear. But after 6 months, it drops.
Don't be causing no trouble around here.
What's that?
I was telling Benji not
That's
to
awesome,
cause no
Connor.
trouble.
Me? What was I doing?
You know what you
2
did.
foot racer in our
motherfucker. You know
hayfield.
what you
Oh yeah.
did.
Hey,
You-
what happened?
You know what you did.
So, look.
What?
Can you see that?
Barely, yeah.
Hey, is
What?
that
Yeah.
Trish?
That
Hey, Trish.
I'm making my peanut butter balls,
Oh, yeah.
and it's minis.
Well,
It's mini chocolate chip minis.
so that's gonna fuck up like your whole day then, or what?
No, they're just cute.
Oh,
I
it looks like a mouse took a turd on your foot.
It does. Only a
They
chocolate.
look like little
I eat it.
a mouse
Hi,
pig.
everybody.
Little rat poop.
I'm making peanut
What's up,
butter
Moon?
balls.
Rat poop.
Moon over.
Hey,
Miami,
did she?
Hey,
Justin, you know this isn't Tuesday night.
Yeah, Irondogg just said, "Does she know this isn't Tuesday night?"
Sorry.
Trish.
I'm so sorry.
Love you, babe.
What you do?
Oh,
Thanks
it's
for
nice to
sharing your
see you,
little
Trish.
poop treats.
Those are my minis.
That's funny.
I don't know why you got to be mean to the wife. and all.
It did look
Yeah.
like the poop.
She knows I'm
It
joking.
looked just like the poop emoji.
It did. I was like, "What the
Like
hell?"
the poop emoji.
What do you
What's up,
guys got
Venom?
planned for the weekend?
Venom
Have to
Wonderful.
report to rehab.
For
You
what?
see, they got
Addiction to lot lizards?
probably
You
they
won't
got
let me
alert
send
out
you a
for
Hoover.
Illinois now. You see that? USARK has alert out for Illinois. If y'all don't know that, so
What are they cracking down hard?
Everywhere.
pretty much you can't transfer your animals if it passes. You can't take your animals anywhere unless it's to a vet. That's it. That's the only place you could take your animal to. You can't take it to no educational shows or like set up anything like that. Schools or anything. If it passes, even anything. So, and even wanting to ban like 4-H shows that have like llamas or anything that's not just like a horse or a cow or a pig or sheep. That would be, if it's not native to the U.S., then they wouldn't want it, which is, why would you take that away from kids that's trying to be in, like 4-H and, grow animals and stuff and whatever. What's up,
Yeah,
Derek?
that's great.
Derek Reptiles, welcome.
Derek in the house. What's going on, mate? Yeah, that's not good.
Hey, dear.
It's not good. Yeah, please support USARK Florida and USARK in
Yep.
general, really, but both of them. Well, you're there, go and jump onto USARK too, right? Support us Australian reptiles and native animals.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then we've all got to
You
stand.
guys have a version of USARK in Australia.
We have
It's
USARK.
USARK.
I did not
It's
know
not USARK, motherfucker. US. You hear me?
It's probably called Australian or AUSARK. or something.
USARK.
USARK?
USARK.
USARK.
Let's see if I can find it without getting rid of you guys.
You can get rid of it. It
Let's
doesn't
have
matter.
a new NZARK, but there's no snakes here, so.
Fry, did you see
You
Benji's
ain't funny.
intro we made for him the other night?
Oh, play that
No, I
son of a bitch.
didn't.
Play that
Let me
son of a bitch.
let me play it for you. You got to watch this.
This here's
You'll-
for Benji right here.
You'll
Give me a
like
sec.
this.
Just
All
give
right,
me
tell
one
me when
second.
you're ready.
I'm just
He said,
transferring
give him a
this to
second.
you.
Give him a second, he said.
I'm just trying to copy this to you. Oh, it won't
This
let me.
is tobacco, YouTube. Tobacco.
All right. Okay, I'm back. I'm watching.
All right, watch this.
Hello everyone. If you are wondering why I am here, it's because we all know Benji loves the lady boys. Benji me love you long time. Benji do me from behind so when you reach around it feels like you're poking through.
Fucking Benji.
Fry about spit out his drink.
It nearly come out my nose. That's good. I like that. Look, he's just frozen.
Who needs memberships? Anybody need memberships to USARK?
We all need to support it. We all need to team up. I was trying to find that Aussie. I don't know why that wouldn't let me share it. Did I bring my
Right.
phone out? No.
Who has
Well, you should be able to find a link for it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go get my
Mark his
phone. One
buzz
sec.
off right now.
Huh? What's the matter,
What's your
Benji?
problem, Benji?
No, I was just saying, who hasn't got a membership for USARK?
Oh,
Tell everybody right now. Do you want anybody to know if you haven't got a membership? I'd be like, I'm
Fucking
ashamed.
Moots and Benji love you
ashamed.
long time.
I'm ashamed to admit I don't have a USARK membership.
yeah, but you don't have no
You're-
reptiles.
you're-
You're in
yeah,
a state that,
you're in
I
New
mean, you know,
Zealand right
actually,
now, you know.
I know, but I still support them. I follow their pages and
all right.
stuff. Comment on there. I know Jason a little bit. Brass man, is it? It is.
Brass man.
It's pretty cool.
Aussie Arc.
Yeah,
Awesome, dude. 57,000 followers. Nice.
Yeah, it's doing pretty good. I'll send you the link because I can get on here and share it now.
Actually, Instagram was how I met USARK Florida and got to see what they were doing.
You met them?
Oh, I've been on a live with the guy. Is his name Jason? I think his name is. I'm pretty sure. And the lady too down there that works with him, and they're doing a pretty good job.
Benji, you cut out after
They're
3
working on the
words, so
tier-
you got to keep
Yeah.
all your conversations down to just 3 words.
There you go, Fry. I posted for you in the chat.
You're a legend.
They're working on the terrapin at the moment.
Definitely get on board with that if you can. Anybody, everybody. Because if we all band
Oh, yeah.
together, all different countries band together, seriously, they ain't going to piss us off, are they?
Right.
Because we'll all be one big united team.
The
And
diamondback
that's what we've
terrapin.
got to keep pushing. But the other thing, too, I'd like to see a lot more people do educational videos and stuff. That would be good.
Right.
But over here too, like, so we can educate the world about our, some of the 10 most venomous snakes on Earth. Which I actually found a snake skin this morning around the back of my house here, and I'm a bit concerned because I think it's an eastern brown snake shed, and well, I'm pretty sure of it by the scales and the sizing. And my dog was playing around there yesterday, so I'm a bit concerned. That's why he's locked up on the veranda, right?
Right.
But yeah, so a bit weird. Hope you find it.
Ah, that's what you call it, a veranda.
A veranda.
A large veranda.
Yeah, that would probably be lethal to them, huh?
You kill your dog within minutes. Minutes.
Crazy.
And then it will kill a human. A eastern brown snake can kill a human
dog's
within
only
20
little
minutes.
too.
Right.
Yeah, so he out. Sorry about my daughter.
That fast.
I was gonna say somebody mad or it's really excited. One
So
of the two.
if you were out,
Nah, man. Pissed off.
if you were out tramping or walking, if you were out for a walk, tramping somewhere, just 20-minute walk, 30-minute walk away from the car, and you get tagged, there's not a very good chance of making it back to the car and getting to the hospital on time, is there?
Well, yes, but you've got to do the right procedures. So proper first aid, and then once you do the first aid, you'd have to be ringing for medical assistance, like a helicopter or something. And that helicopter would come with some sort of anti-venom to keep you alive. It won't be enough, but it will be enough.
On the cowboy movies, on the cowboy movies, when the cowboy would get bitten by the snake and then he'd take his knife and cut and then suck all the venom out and spit. Does that actually
only
work?
In the movie.
Is that a fallacy?
No.
Only in the movie, Benji.
It's only in the movies. So you
And
can't
how
suck
they-
the venom
how
out.
And you might be able to
I
get a
don't
little bit
recommend
out of
it.
there, but even if you do, it's going to go into your mouth. And if you have anything that's open in your mouth, it's just going to affect you too.
Well, and it's already in
Exactly,
your
that's
bloodstream
why
by
they
then
cut.
anyway,
Yeah.
That's why they'd cut themselves. They'd take a knife and cut themselves. And
Yeah, but it's already in your
let it
bloodstream,
bleed out.
Benji. You're not going to stop that. So
The
So
worst
it's
thing
only
is
in
if
the
you get
movies.
bitten on the left-hand side of your body because it's closest to your heart. Obviously
Right.
the venom will get to your heart quicker. So that's the worst thing. You want to be bitten on the right-hand side. But realistically, you don't want to be bitten at all.
Well, yeah, for sure, for sure.
But like I said, I'm trying to get back into the reptile park that I used to volunteer at again for volunteering. So if I get this backpack, I'm going to hit them up and see if I can keep the camera on and stream. So
hell yeah,
be good content.
That would be cool.
It will be cool, especially I want to go and play with the Komodo dragon. Don't worry about the venomous. Just go Komodo first.
They
wanna
have a
see how
captive Komodo.
what's up, Sherry?
Sherry,
Yeah, well, they
welcome up.
share it. Hey, Sherry, how are you? They share it with Australia Zoo. So Australia Zoo have 3 or 4 breeding pairs or something.
Huh?
No, 1 breeding pair. So they have another one offset, and that one goes between the 2 zoos. When they're not displaying it, it goes to the zoo that I want to work at. So they share crocodiles too, apparently. Whatever's not getting used.
Yeah, there's a
goes
lot of zoos that pass around animals though, just to keep
Yeah.
bloodlines,
Yep.
better and
Yep.
all that kind of stuff.
And it helps too, because like Australia Zoo, they have, like let's just say 50 crocodiles on that facility at any one time. And then they're only using, say, 20 of them. So the other couple might go sit out the back. They might loan out 10 to different zoos around Australia for a couple of months. Just to help out. Like you said, breeding, they might breed them or they might just use them for displays.
Well, and the rarer the animal too, because then they need more bloodlines because some of the shit's so captive bred that, without the zoos changing shit, that it would just start getting funky.
Yeah, for sure.
You ever seen this, Brian? I think is just amazing.
Is this the ladyboy thing again?
No.
I know, I was just saying.
Oh, that's that.
Iguana Queen.
Yeah, the girl with the Komodo. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. A lot of trust there, right?
You see, China hires out panda bears.
Really?
That's awesome, though, dude. You know what I mean?
Oh wow, she's
Yeah, that's a big lizard just to be coming up next to.
Must
I mean,
be
You know
alligators
that-
are one thing, but
huge.
I mean that's a full out just dinosaur just fucking licking at you.
I bet she's worked with that since it's been a small hatchling, though. You know, I mean, for a long time. You know, and
She would
just
have had to have, yeah, 100%.
bonded with it. So
Yeah,
I'm sure.
crazy.
So
I think.
Well, I mean,
Do you
it's
know
just like anything
panda
else. I
bear-
mean,
you know
anything
panda
can be tamed
bears?
if you do it right, but
right.
you just got to worry about that one time, like if they're pissed or this and that, they go to give you a little nip as a warning, even it'll just fuck you right up. It's like it's not good.
The
What
Yeah,
are you
but-
mumbling about,
Panda-
Benji?
panda-
What's up,
You either
Lodi?
need to
I
start
was just-
participating in the show or just go backstage and sit and talk to yourself.
No, I was just thinking about panda bears. How China hires. I'm pretty sure they hire them to zoos, and that you cannot buy a panda bear. You can rent one from China. And I think it's like $1 million too. It's
There's only so
I
many.
think
number.
I think there's some in the U.S.
Yeah.
Is there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. Are you sure?
I
they
mean,
don't
in
still
a
belong
zoo,
to
in a
China?
zoo.
They still belong.
Well, I'm
to
sure they've
China,
had them
though?
here
Like-
for a while, so I don't know. I could be wrong. I would think there's some in the zoo
Yeah,
here.
but
So
internationally, like that shipping a panda bear back and forth would be so stressful on the panda. There's not enough of them around just to go shipping them and freaking them out and shit.
I think that's why they charge $1 million. It's a crazy. There's some kind of crazy panda bear loan thing that China sets up with zoos.
you say participating? What's up, be reptile?
Welcome.
It's crazy. Zoos work.
Yeah, you shut your mouth, Benji.
Okay. Where's my bong?
It's like we're tired of hearing you today, Benji. You just need to calm fucking down. You hear me?
Okay. 2 minutes ago,
Can you
you
quiet
told me
down
that
up
I had to
there?
contribute.
That's funny.
What are you whining
Sorry.
about, Benji?
My daughter's been a bumhole.
Hey, you do what you got to
You
do,
said
sir.
2 minutes ago that I need to contribute and that I wasn't saying anything, and then now you tell me to shut up.
Well, this is what you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? You need to shut up when you need to shut up, and you need to participate when you need to participate. You hear me?
Stan said them tree monitors only $1,100 to $1,500.
Man, those
Here.
things
The green
are cool.
ones.
If I was gonna ever get
Yeah,
one, I'd
green
like to get
ones.
a green one. The blue
They're
ones
like
are too goddamn much money.
$15,000 here. They're like
$15,000.
15 grand, yeah. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, this is when you're going to be my new reptile room.
Nice.
It's not finished yet. So this used to be my youngest son's bedroom. So now he's gone downstairs in my reptile room with my eldest son. They're growing up, so I had to give them some more
Oh,
room,
yeah.
right?
Right.
So yes, this is going to be the reptile room.
Nice.
See if I can show you.
I like that T-shirt you got on there, Ty.
I don't like
Fry.
geckos.
It's a good. Yeah, I'm looking
That's
at that
all right.
shirt, thinking I need
That's
one
my
of them.
old sticker.
I think everybody should buy one of those.
She's going into a shed, like she just laid eggs for me, so.
Is that thing poisonous?
That thing poisonous? Nah.
Has it still got its tail, Fry, or is it
Yeah. She's still got a
Oh,
tail.
okay, I
She's just
couldn't
in
quite
shed.
see it.
Yeah, she's in shed at the moment. So.
Ah,
She just laid 2 eggs 5 days ago. So they're in the incubator in the corner. My big
I
incubator
was
is you're
born
sitting
at a
on.
young age.
did anybody see the post on Dirty Curtie's Instagram today? His Facebook. He's got a snake with
what? The
4
snake
eggs
eggs?
stuck inside it.
Yeah, I knew about that. He was talking about that
Stuck inside.
last week.
Yeah, they said there's some urates and shit in front of it.
It passed that.
Did it?
Yeah, he took it to the vet.
Yeah, so
He took it to the vet.
so just waiting on the eggs to drop now. So it should be in a couple days, I'm sure.
Oh, cool. They were huge. The eggs were like, whoa. I was looking inside the snake and the eggs were like, boom, boom,
Benji,
boom,
it's way
boom.
worse in real life. I mean, I kind of had an idea, but my first clutch of eggs, them eggs were a lot bigger than I thought they were going to be. It was like, holy shit, all those came out of that
Yeah.
one snake.
Yeah.
That snake right there is from Indonesia. It's a 2-step viper. Some bitch will get you. Watch out.
He's a bit of a So that there was a Roma python. So they're known to eat other reptiles. Eat lizards and skinks.
And
Eat other snakes, man. It's pretty cool. But I've never fed him a snake. So. But
for the uninitiated,
dangerous.
the 2-step snake. Justin, do you want to explain to them why you call it a 2-step? What that?
Because I made it up, Benji. What the fuck?
No, there is a saying. There's a 2-step snake. You take.
Nope.
No, I think it's a 3-step.
It's 10 step. It's 10 steps.
Is it 10-step? It used to be 3-step back in the day, you know. But I was just making
sure
up
I
shit.
heard that somewhere.
What's
making
up,
up.
Zach?
Yeah.
I had no idea what kind of snake it was. I was just making up some stuff. So that's why I said, Benji, you don't need
Shit,
knowledge.
no, I've
if you
heard
can
that
bullshit
before
your way
somewhere.
through. If you can bullshit your way through, you don't need to really know shit.
But no, that is a real thing. That is a real thing. Like if you get bit, you take a few steps, you drop. Only certain snakes will do that to you.
Well, look at the fucking
As far
big
as I
brain on
know.
Benji tonight. Like he just knows all this shit.
It's the
Like
crate.
Black Mamba, stuff like that.
It says Malayan crate is. It says they call it the 5-step because
There
the
you
person's
go.
bitten. They can walk about 5 steps
Right.
before dying.
The Malayan, yeah. Right.
I'm the only person in
You know what
Australia
the
with
thing-
these
I was
stickers,
like,
I heard.
Sure, I've heard that.
No, you're
before.
not.
Damn.
No, I've sent stickers to Australia before.
Well, I'll buy a
You
shirt
shattered your
from
dreams.
each of you. I'll be the only person in Australia with a shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
that
think
would
I've
be
ever
probably
sent a
right.
shirt. Yeah, I don't think I've ever
shit,
sent a
I'm
shirt
doing
to
that.
Australia. Yep, Teespring link is in the description of any video. You help yourself.
Yeah, I seen that one that Mark posted where that guy was touching that snake that was venomous and poisonous together. I can't remember that.
Yeah, there's one, isn't there? 1 or 2 or something like that are actually both.
Yeah. Yep.
So there
Guy
is
was
such
touching
a
it.
thing as a poisonous snake.
Yeah,
Yes.
technically. Yeah.
Well, it's poisonous and venomous. It carries both.
I watched Kings of Pain.
Yep, the
last
keelback.
night.
The keelback
And
is
there's
what it
two-
is.
You see those 2 guys that let the testing the pain index, letting things bite them?
Well, there's a bunch of dumbasses.
And they had a
that do that
beaded-
shit.
He had a beaded lizard bite him on the arm, and
Right.
it's venomous.
The Kings of Pain.
They're like
The Kings of Pain is what it's called.
Gila monster. Yeah. And this guy started vomiting and turned yellow, and they put him on a drip. I think he's
They
like
said
a
this,
bit
the
of
Vietnamese
anaphylaxis.
centipede was worse than that beaded lizard.
Yeah. It's funny, the more and
Yeah.
more you hear about them venomous
He was saying
Vietnamese
that-
centipedes, they're a lot worse than I thought they were originally.
But then we've had people too on here that's been bitten by one and said it hurt, but it wasn't as bad as what they say it is.
True.
I don't know. I don't want to get bit by that motherfucker.
Deadly Trencher girl's husband, when he was talking with us that time, he said he was trying to he said, I've been bit by one. He got bit by a rattlesnake moving wood, and they have this thing called Venom lock they put on you and it wraps around you, you know?
Yeah.
And they didn't believe he got bit when he went there because it isolates it right there where he got bit. It hadn't traveled. They didn't have to land somewhere, nothing. He got to go, you know, they inject him with some anti-venom, but it actually saved a lot of hassle from a regular rattlesnake bite. So
Yeah, didn't he invent that or something? Or he's the one that was promoting it or something? I can't remember. Benji.
Anyway, guys, I've got to jump off. I've got to.
Right on.
We got to go get some Panadol for my daughter. She's got a temperature. So.
Right on. Well, thanks for coming on. We appreciate it. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you letting me come on. Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
Thank you,
Not a problem.
Irondogg.
Anytime. Anytime.
No worries. All right. Take care. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Yep. Later.
Peace out.
later. No, he didn't invent it. It's somebody knows did.
That's what I say. So he was just promoting it then, or whatever.
Yeah, they actually gave him one to try out, and he just had it in his truck, and you know he had never planned on using it like that, but they're lucky they had it.
But isn't
so.
it like some venoms you don't want to do that with? You don't want to contain it or something. Some you can, and some you don't want to, or something.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I just know it worked for that rattlesnake bite he got. So.
Yeah.
And you know where they're at, like Texas or whatever, they're right there. So Texas, New Mexico, that's probably a good thing to have. So
Benji, we need a little song and dance out of here. You got to go. Cat eyes.
So they would put a tourniquet on the area if you got bit on your hand or something. It was
like a ring that pressed down on the skin, like in a circle.
Yeah,
it would
and then it wrapped around.
Contain the venom from moving. You know, it would like cut it off, kind of thing. Or that was the idea.
It almost took the area where that ring was and made it big, like compressed just that area so it couldn't escape, It was it's only like $20. It's like really simple thing. Yeah. But
well, so anything that can give you minutes at any minute you can save is good, when you're
is it like an air pump where you like a suction kit?
No, it's open. It's an open hole, dude.
Oh, okay. Wow, I have to check that out.
I don't know. Let's see if I can find one so you can see.
But it's like it's almost like the circle is almost like a pressure point. Gage, welcome. It's like when you cinch it down, it presses the circle down to where it kind of like isolates everything.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah, it's like a casing.
Yeah, it was weird. Actually, it looked like a pocket pussy. No, just kidding. They did.
It sounds like a casing.
Makayla. How come I ain't got no stickers yet? I don't know if we could be friends anymore. You're really hurting my feelings.
Makayla.
I thought we were homies. I check my box every day waiting for Makayla stickers.
She sent me the picture of her ultrasound,
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah, she's been busy.
Back in the day when women used to send me that, I used to get a little nervous.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something you don't want to send to people all the time, But my feelings are hurt and everything, so I don't know if we're just not homies no more or what, but I don't have any stickers.
No, I talked to her last night. She said she's just been a bit busy and dealing with the baby.
I didn't ask you shit, Benji.
Sorry.
See this Benji right here? It says Venom lock on the piece of wood. It's just like an open oval, and it's got like a band right there. That's all it is.
You just put you a baggie on the backside for easy cleanup. Call it good.
It's $20.
Wow. So it's just a wooden ring. A
No.
ring
That's
or
not wood.
something.
It's not wood. It's pipe
What's it made
plastic.
of?
Pipe plastic.
Oh, like we got the fucking ingredients, Benji. Jesus. You can tell she's even ignoring me there. Oh, she said I'm slacking. No, you're hurting my feelings is what it is. I should have got stickers first. I thought we were like home dogs and shit. Like besties
up, Will?
and shit from across the way. All right, that might have been a bit far, but you know what I'm saying.
Yes, Will,
It's all
it is.
good. It's all good if I'm still on the list at least.
It's just the free version of 1080. I didn't pay for it. They give you like a
But
trial period.
I've seen a couple G bronies with a sticker, and I'm not sure why I didn't have mine yet. So I was like, "What the hell?"
Okay, so is this a higher resolution broadcast than normal, Chris?
I don't. You know, I've seen other people stream with the 1080 and StreamYard. To me, it's not much different than the 720. You know, I mean, really, in reality, you're a little clearer tonight, so it might have helped you out a little bit. But
Well, see, that's like me. I'm using a 4K webcam, so all it does to me is just keep, it helps a little bit.
My phone is only my phone has an option for 1080 or 720, so or 7.
If you have a 5, you have an option for 4K video.
Right, you were saying that. I don't know how to turn that on.
But
J-Dog,
what's up, J-Dog, Sean? But is it worth $50 a month? No. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's not worth $50 a month by no means. You know, I think it should be.
They should let us do 1080 with the 20 that we pay or 25 that
Or
we pay for monthly.
Well, yeah, I mean, they should just give it to you regardless.
I don't see why it's that big of a deal to stream in, a little bit better quality.
I mean, there's most people now got 4K cameras or better, so really 1080 should be just the norm,
My phone's got the high quality camera on the front, but on the back, where you're looking, this one that I'm using here to look at myself, I don't think this one's as good. Like the one on the front.
The front camera is never going to be as good as the back camera.
Yeah, but Will, there's other things out there that you could get at a cheaper price than $50. I mean,
the one on the front.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, they should give it to you automatically. I think if they want to.
You mean the front is the back, like here, like where the little
is? Especially when you got competitors coming out and offering it to you, they need to step the game up. I think,
Yeah.
Well, I always
the one on the front face of your phone, the little circle on the top, that's the front camera. And those aren't near as good as the back camera.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So I had it the other way around. Sorry.
Because you're New Zealand, everything's backward.
Everything's upside down and back to front here.
Yeah.
Because Kurt and them look good today, I mean, and that was the free version. They did come in really clear, so that's what, I think if they start, if they start losing people because of that, I think they'll start changing their ways because.
Well, there was a couple of features that you talked about that I wouldn't like at all. So.
Yeah, I know there's like that one. I think what Will isn't there like Red Bubble or something is another one you can stream. There's a bunch of different ones, but some of them, like you got to, through your computer and shit, so like some of them you can use, but you got to go through it, different systems and shit. I think once that other one gets where you can host through, like your phone, like, because StreamYard, when they first come out, you couldn't host through your phone. You can add people to your podcast through that other one that's on the phone. And that was the one thing when he had Rob on, Rob come in pretty clear, and Rob usually isn't that clear, and he come in really clear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of it,
exactly. Not cloud based.
Rely on the internet that the people are using as well. Like Benji,
Kurt said he could see what everybody's internet was, and Rob had one bar, and Rob says, "Well, damn, that's pretty good for me."
Yeah.
And he was coming in clear, and Rob really looks pretty blurry usually, yeah. So I mean, so I think it does help exactly. And so everybody in here, if you've seen Low Life's post on Instagram the other night with them two girls modeling. Just so you know, the one girl with pants on is his daughter. Now, the one wearing the taco bikini, that's not his daughter. Just so you know. What's
Ken
up,
said for
Gage?
some reason it wouldn't let him because you know why, Ken? Because that program can judge character. That's why. Just kidding, Ken. I just fucking with you. Just fucking with you.
Yeah, you
So
can't be the host from a phone.
That's why he's scared to come on the panel because he knows I'm gonna bust his balls. He gets all scared and nervous and shit.
Let's show what's this modeling. It's on
Make him
Instagram on low life exotics posts on Instagram. I don't know. I think it was just taking some pic. It was just like a picture deal, you know. I don't think he ever actually had a show, but they had snakes, you know, modeling with snakes and stuff, you know.
I know the wife showed me. She's all, look, babe, it's something about snake, hot chick snake month or some fucking thing. I was like, oh, right on, nice.
Lola. I gotta get this framed up, I think. Maybe
Thomas
No,
goes,
that's
I know
low
how to
life.
raise them, don't I?
might
That's
stick it
low
onto
life
my
exotics. You're just a low life. There's a difference. Benji ain't even no fun no more. I'm done with him.
He gave you that look like, what the fuck?
I
Dude?
didn't even. What the fuck? What do I need to do? Sing and dance and fucking.
You need to do
Where's
something,
Venom?
man, because you're stinking up the show.
That's right, Thomas says.
All right.
Not going to be the one, he says. He says, I'm not fucking with Thomas's girl.
I was serious. You're stinking up my live stream.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
You know, Will, he
Well,
dresses
I'll
up like
hop off.
Alice Cooper, you know, for Halloween, and he looks pretty damn close to Alice Cooper when
Guys,
he's
have a
dressed up
good
like him. So,
day. And
Huh?
I'll see you on the next one.
What are you talking about, Benji?
I said, you guys have a good day, and I might see you on the next one.
What do you
you
want?
go take a nap or what?
Yeah, I might as well.
Here
So, I'm
You're
sticking
not
up the
stinking
show.
up the show. Shut up, Jesus.
comes
motherfucker's
anxiety
more-
again.
He's more
I can
sensitive
take
than a 2-year-old girl.
I could take a break. Maybe I am like a little bit stale. Fuck. I do struggle, like I have insomnia quite a lot. I do get really bad insomnia.
No, you need to be awake for this. So insomnia has nothing to do with being awake.
Yeah, well, that's why I might be a little bit off. Is I'm a little bit
So you're
tired.
blaming it on the lack of sleep then.
I'm still sleeping, still a bit
Oh, yeah.
sleepy. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, Will, the one that's got the leather pants on, that's his daughter. What's up, Boza?
Bosa balls, welcome, welcome.
Bosa.
Don't be whining, Benji. Jesus Christ, I try to give you a bad... Ken, get up here. Fucking Benji can't take a bad time worth of shit. He's getting soft on me nowadays. Soft. Why are you getting all soft, Benji?
Oh fuck.
We're gonna start having an auction and start selling off some of them guitars you got.
I didn't want to say anything, but
You bought
Yeah,
another one, didn't
kinda.
you?
Fuck. It wasn't a
There you
guitar,
go.
it was an amplifier.
Oh, like you really needed an amplifier.
I did, in this case. actually
That's his daughter
been
right there.
working towards this for quite some time. Oh, oh,
That's his daughter, Benji, the one with the pants on.
whose daughter?
Low life.
Ha,
And don't be going over and stalking his page either
Good
after
night,
this.
Kayla. I'll be dreaming about them stickers. I'll be waiting someday.
Night, Makayla. Ain't that right, Justin?
Yeah, what?
I told him don't be going over and stalking Thomas's page after this.
Oh, yeah. You
Night, Heather.
later, Heather.
You know I won't. Well, maybe.
You won't tell nobody.
Fuck.
Benji, got a question for you. See if you know it.
Oh.
What is a decent XLR interface for a mic that is good but nothing fancy or break the bank?
I've got a
Spit it out, Benji.
I've got I'll go and get it. Would be easier.
Welcome,
There
Will.
you go.
It's sitting.
You
It's
do
in
what
the
you gotta
bedroom.
do.
I'll just go and grab it. I'll show you.
Welcome. You're very welcome.
Thanks.
Benji don't know shit.
He looks like he's trying to poo.
He did kind of have that look for a minute. We're not talking about nothing to break the bank. He done said something now.
So this is my Steinberg MI4 media interface. And this is a good one. Steinberg.
How much?
Okay.
I got this for next to nothing.
No problem, no life. How much, Benji?
I got it for next to nothing. I got it in a deal. Just it was like for $40, $30, $50.
What would it cost
was
though if you went
nothing.
out and bought one? What do you think one new
Well,
would be?
where's that one at in the price scale? Is that
Not
a high
much.
end one? Is it a low end one? Is it a medium end
This
one?
is an
Where's
older.
this
This
at?
is an older model, but it's a good interface. It's 4 channels. So, but
Okay.
some of them have like big desks. Some of them have just one input, 2 inputs. You know, like most of them have 2 or 4.
Nice.
What kind of mic you got for that?
My mics, I've got a whole bunch of different mics. I use a mostly I use a Wharfdale Pro mic. That's my personal choice. I do have a couple of AKGs and a
Yeah, see, Will said he wasn't interested in the Scarlet Solo. He didn't like that one, you know, so for the interface, you know what I mean? So
See, Benji, we have somebody who's trying to get some information out of you, and you're still freezing up.
see, these are questions you can answer. You know, I can't answer them questions. He said,
Well,
"Nice
yeah,
one, Steinberg is decent price." So
I mean, I don't actually play a lot of music through my computer. I'm all about live,
All right.
recording live, and recording with a condenser microphone, which just picks up the whole thing.
Right.
I don't break. I'm not into breaking my signals down into individual signal chains and recording each little part. Like I'd rather just get in a big room full of people and just jam and record the whole thing. And I've got hundreds of hours of tapes of band practices, cassette tapes that were recorded, and they sound freaking amazing when you put them on the stereo and you push play. It's like, it's awesome. I don't need to go through a computer and mix it and make it perfect.
Yeah, he's going to use
like,
a dynamic, not a condenser. So
I actually like the rawness of a condenser live setup. That's just me.
isn't there one wheel? Ain't there one condenser though that kind of it's got the
Luke, welcome.
got the
He just
option to, like, you know, the mute the background. I mean, I thought there was one out there or two that you could do that with, you know, but not sure.
Yeah, if he's using it for his podcast, then it's just you'd want a Shure mic or a Rode, something like that, you know. Those are really good mics. The big fat, not the ones that you see the singers holding.
Right.
They're like,
yeah, Rode makes
they're
good
the
mics.
ones. Yeah, the big fluffy ones. They're slightly bigger.
The big fatties.
You know that I heard that Rode don't sell their mics. They, you know, it's always through a reseller. You know, they you know, you can't just go and buy them right
Oh, you
right
can't buy
from
them
them.
direct.
That's what I heard. I don't know if that's
Pat's
true or
got
not.
a good
You know,
mic. I like Pat's microphone. He's got a good one. Leek has got a good mic. Some of these guys invest in some good stuff.
yeah,
$350
Rode's nice.
goddamn dollar.
Sure, yep. Rode is RODE. I'm pretty sure it's got an E on it.
Well, he's on his phone, so you got to understand.
Yeah.
He said the SM7B is the best, but is also $350.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of really good mics. I mean, there's videos on YouTube that have mics, compare mics, you know, that you can just watch and, okay, well, that'll give me.
I like they got that little one. Rode has a real little one you can just like mount on top of your phone. It's like a little mini micro. It looks pretty good, cool. I don't know if it's any good.
Awesome. No,
They got all kinds of them though, you know. I guess that'd be good for somebody just doing content from their phone, you know, streaming, or, you know, I mean, like TikTok or something like that, or whatever, you know, doing shit like that probably. But
definitely don't count out AKG. AKG makes some really good stuff. Jim. I'm always looking for good microphones.
That's the bad thing. It's hard to trust anything anymore with all the paid reviews.
Paid reviews.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yep, the Rode Shotgun, exactly what it's called. I think that's exactly what it's called. It's pretty cool little mic. It looks cool anyway. I don't know how good it is, but
yeah, you basically
but you know,
for a review. It's not sponsored.
You know, if you're going to be like a reseller on Amazon or somewhere like that, you know, if you could get in with people like Rode or, you know, Nike or somebody that's got a big name that people trust already, you don't have to worry about bringing a product that people don't know about. You know, they've already got the, you know, reputation of being
what
good.
he said. Yeah, what he said.
But then again, some stuff that you buy is you're just paying for a name and not, you know, there's other stuff that's just good. But yeah, Rode does make good mics, so I'll give them that. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Will. I've seen it. It's just for a lot of people with phones, like, you know, recording a video or whatever. I've seen a lot of people use them like that. It was pretty cool. It was this little too. It's crazy.
Just a tiny one.
I mean, you have a tiny.
What's he whining about?
Who knows?
When he gets off to mumbling sometimes, I'm never sure what he's talking about.
That's that New Zealand coming out in him.
Yeah, because I don't even think he knows.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, when you start making, you know, I think that's if you're making some money and stuff, and you're doing all right, where you can afford a lot of that stuff, you know, and you know, you up to your game, you know, for sure, you know. But I mean, it's an investment for sure, and you hate to buy something that you know, you don't want to buy something that and then find out, well, god dang, I spent $100, $200, it ain't worth a crap too. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Well,
that's the
yeah,
thing,
that's
you
the
know.
whole. Yeah, and well, a lot of that too is that some of that shit works better for certain applications too. You just have the wrong mic for the wrong bullshit. Oh, so now he's coming back getting juiced up. Now we'll get some Benji out of this sumbitch. He's pretty lame if he doesn't have a little bit of juice. Make it stiff, Benji, so we can get some personality out of you. I gotta learn to quit fucking with Benji. He gets all soft on me like a fucking. I mean, my granddaughters are stiffer than that guy. I mean, Jesus Christ. He's
Well,
tough.
Exactly,
just
Will.
with all the bullshit that's been going on lately, I am a little bit sensitive towards offending people, pissing them off. So I'm just trying to keep my head
It's kind
down.
of what we do here, Benji.
I'm just
We
trying to
tell
keep
them
my
if you
head
don't
down.
like it, kick rocks. That's who you're supposed to tell them.
Keep my head in, keep my head down. Don't piss anyone else off.
But you don't keep your head down. That's why you're in so much trouble over on the gram. He said,
Was there any alcohol in that? I see you
don't
put
think
about 3/4 of a cup full of Coke in that damn thing.
you're supposed to put some booze in it, Benji.
You see that cap that comes on top of the bottle of Coke? You see that the Coke bottle cap? You're supposed to fill that up with Coke and dump it in there. That's all you need.
Tastes good.
I'm telling you.
My mom used to make me make drinks for all time. She goes, you just put enough Pepsi in there to discolor it. That's it.
Yep, just give it a little color, you know.
And then she'd make me make my stepdad's drinks. He's all like, you put some booze in the bottom, you whip up that drink, you put a little splash of booze on the top so that first drink tastes stiff, but you don't give him half the booze. I used to do that to him all the time. He'd crack me up. He'd be, I'm going to go get a drink. It's like, nope. Justin, go make it for him. Make him one like I told you.
I cannot believe Derek goes through 12 cans of this.
That guy does not fuck around when it comes to soda.
Yeah, it's not good on you, man, to drink all that Coke like that, you know. I mean, I quit drinking soda over a year ago. I feel better that I don't drink it no more.
Yeah, I mean, that's bladder cancer, really.
It is a shame, actually. I used to tell that shit to people all the time. If you gotta, that's why I never understood, like these beers and all this weird shit. If you gotta make shit taste different than what it tastes like, then don't drink it. If you gotta alter the taste of all that shit, and that's usually what gives you the hangovers, all the mixers and all that craziness.
If they're sensitive, that's their problem. Shouldn't worry so much what people say or think. And Tammy says, I give a rat's ass what others think of me. I know who I am exactly.
Exactly.
Why be sensitive? Why worry about it? You're going to go through your whole life worrying about what other people think?
I get judged comments every goddamn day on multiple platforms.
No, I'm just
shit. I've been judged my whole life just because of long hair and tattoos, you know.
I can try not to offend anymore. There's nothing wrong with that. Man's got to know his limits.
Because it wasn't too long ago, if you had tattoos, people were like, God damn, look at that. They judged you for it.
Now,
and now
shit,
the norm thing now,
Yeah, it's not even fun getting tattoos anymore. It's so normal.
Yeah, I'll drink some tea, Will. I mean, I drink tea, but I mean, the soda, I just, the reason it don't quench your thirst. So that's why you want another one. You know what I'm saying? Especially Mountain Dew's the worst, That's why people drink so much Mountain Dew, because they don't ever quench your thirst, so you just keep drinking them, Haven't had alcohol in over 2 years. Well, congrats.
Yeah,
I
I
haven't had any in
apologize to
about
anybody
shit. I think
who's
I'm
on
like
the
4
wagon.
years, 4 or 5
Anybody
years.
who's on the wagon and not drinking, I sincerely apologize.
Don't
Drinking
apologize for
alcohol in
nothing.
front of you.
People are grown.
No, I personally have been made to feel uncomfortable seeing people drinking in front of me when I was not drinking.
What's the difference of smoking weed? Or a cigarette?
Yeah.
Or a
Yeah.
soda pop? There's people that don't drink soda pop. I mean,
it doesn't hurt to have empathy. That's
well,
all
I know. I'm not saying not to have empathy. I'm just saying that, you know, I mean, you just got to be you and do you, you know. If you're in somebody else's
water is good
environment and
too.
you're pushing something on them, it's one thing. But if you're in your environment doing your own thing, it's all good.
Yeah, you should be drinking water every day, regardless.
I always drink some water.
You know, that's, you know.
You got to have the agua. And
I've been guilty, actually.
And Benji, making tea or coffee is not considered water just because you add water in it to make it.
Well, yeah, I've got to stop the tea and the coffees because I have too much sugar. I'm getting diabetes or something. Feet have been swelling up.
You're getting older, Benji. Are you active? Do you go out walking around? Do you do anything?
If you're in a coffee or a tea where you can't taste the coffee or tea, what's the point? Why not just eat the sugar?
I mean,
yeah, all right, Ken. Have a good night, buddy.
Too much sugar in my diet. I know. It's bad. Too much salt. I just got blood tests back the other day and my cholesterol's high. Later, Ken.
What's up, Eric?
So,
Eric be in the house.
We have to look after ourselves. Hey, Eric. What you doing, man?
I don't have to look after myself. That's why I got a doctor. It's his job.
Well, no, we are our own doctor, I believe. We're our own best doctor.
Well, it depends on who you are. Some people, you know, I know people that if you have something, they have it all of a sudden too. You know, it's like, you know, they're that type of people. They think they have everything, dude. No, I'm serious. There's people out there like that, dude.
And then they're
if I said I had a brain tumor, next week they'd be saying, "Hey, I got checked. I got one too." You know, I mean, there's people like that out there. You know,
Gary.
I've got one friend that's been dying for the last 37 years.
Oh yeah, I've known of people like that too. It's like, oh yeah, I smoked weed. You know, it's like because I got this or that another. It's like don't make an excuse of why you smoke weed. Just say you smoke weed because you want to smoke weed. You don't have to have 6 reasons. Just fucking smoke it.
Reptile, I bet a lot of people are losing weight with the price of food anymore.
Oh, see, he wasn't mixing the drink. Are you just taking shots and then drinking some Coke?
No, I was just this is glass, this little glass. So I fill the ice and the Jim Beam up to this line here, and then I put the Coke at the top.
Oh, I thought you drank it all at once. I thought it was like
it's half and half.
That ain't half and half.
I knew that motherfucker was gonna say something. I just knew it.
That's not half and half because number one, you're putting ice in it, so it makes it look half. But ice is, you take the ice out, you ain't got nothing but a shot, if that, in there.
It's more like a third and
like
a third and a third.
Like a quarter to 3/4, probably.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I'm telling you. You know how many shots is in a fifth, Benji?
And a what? And a fifth.
In a fifth. Yeah, do you know how many shots there are in there?
A fifth of Bacardi was like 4 shots or 5? 4?
A fifth bottle is
That's
33.
A big fucking shot, Benji.
33 and a third shots in a fifth of liquor.
Fuck, I don't know nothing about no fucking fifths. I'm not gonna lie.
Now you do. So you learned something today.
He said, I don't know nothing about no fifths. It's all
Well, that's what
certain
you got. That's what
milliliter.
that
It's all
bottle you got is.
specified.
Benji,
Yeah.
the bottle you got is called a fifth in the United States.
I thought his was
Fifths.
oh yeah, that is a fifth. Yeah.
Yeah.
32.
Isn't it like 700 and
32.
some odd milliliters or something?
32
Yeah, something.
drinks. It's exactly 1 liter. 1,000.
How many milliliters?
1,000. 1,000 mils.
Huh. Well, that's bigger than the fifth,
Yep.
then.
Yeah, I
So
think they got that other
750.
size bottle now, you know, where it used to get the 750, then it went up to a liter or whatever, and then it
750,
went
that's
up.
what it was. Yeah, the fifths are 750.
Yeah. And then they got one that's a little bigger, which that one's probably a liter or whatever. I just get the handles. Much easier.
A fifth is about as much as I would ever drink in one sitting, ever. You know, like, I wouldn't go much more than that in one night.
Well, you ain't no fun at all, are you?
I mean, one of these 1 liter bottles here, I've had this about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 3 weeks, just sipping on it.
Well, that's pretty good.
Hmm.
When I used to drink
Yeah,
booze, I drink
I
one
don't-
of them like every day.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I've got a problem. I don't feel like it's out of control. My mum's like, oh, she saw this. She was like,
That's not out of control at all, Benji.
Nah.
Well, it depends,
That's what I-
Benji. You know what they say about they know if you're an addict or not, don't you?
Well, I am an alcoholic, but I'm not actively out of control.
They say an addict will suck a dick. That's how you know you got a problem.
I ain't playing.
Yeah, you ain't got a true
No.
addiction until you suck dick for it.
Yep, that's what they say.
I ain't that bad.
That's what they say.
Never had the pleasure.
Well, sugar will help you lose weight if you cut sugar out, especially, yeah.
Right. Here we go. Right, that's number 3.
Well, it's like bullshit. Doesn't he only eats like 1 meal a day or some shit, and it's all
Yep.
about how you work it.
Yep, sugar is carbs, so it's going to add weight to you.
Aren't you supposed to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, like, to be healthy?
Yeah, but you'd be surprised how much sugar weight, well, you know, weight comes from sugar, though. You know, a lot of people don't realize it, you know.
Okay, that's okay. Oh, it always gives me the heebie-jeebies on the way down, and I'm not sure what that's about.
It's that sugar rush.
It's nice. It's a real nice. It's a real nice drop, that Black Label. Kentucky straight.
I usually drink Jack Daniels or Wild Turkey if I was going to drink bourbon.
Oh, the Wild Turkey. No. Oh, hang on. Wild Turkey, that's... Yeah, that's... yeah, no, it's the Johnny Walker that's no good. Wild Turkey's good, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Wild Turkey's good. Yeah. Jack Daniels is a little bit rough around the edges for me. Like, I get a bit of a hangover off of it.
Yeah, but I mean, like Jim Beam and, you know, what's the other one that's real, it just seems sweet to me, like Southern Comfort, Jim Beam. It's sweet bourbon. You know what I mean? It's a sweet bourbon. You know. So
you like
Jack
the
Daniels,
sour
I
mash.
like the Jack Daniels and Wild Turkey. It's more, I don't know. I like the taste of it, so it doesn't, you know.
It's sour. It's that sour mash. It's just a bit more. It's got a bit more bite. But it does give me a bit of a hangover. That one.
That's because you don't practice enough.
Well, I don't drink. I don't drink much anymore. I'm not young. You know,
That's
I'm
why
old
when you
now.
wake up, you start off the day with a Bloody Mary, and that just solves all your problems.
That's vodka, right? Vodka,
Yeah.
tomato juice.
Yep, all that stuff.
Tomato juice gives me the willies.
I think we need to play the Benji intro again,
I
just
don't
so
know
he
what it
knows
is
his
about
place.
tomatoes.
I don't know. You've got him all sensitive, Justin.
Was he pouting when I was gone?
He said that Justin's mean.
Did I ever say I was nice?
He said he's always busting my balls, hurting my feelings.
That's what I
I
do.
said, yeah. I told Benji, I said, don't take it personally. He does it to everybody.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, Boza. Yeah, I like that post the other day. He ate one meal, and he's like, my one meal a day, 2 double cheeseburgers.
Yep.
I was like, damn, look at that. I can't believe I still use a whole dozen donuts every day by myself. It ain't hard to eat donuts if they're good, you know. I mean,
That's the
even if you
thing.
don't do it. What's up, Eric? More factory?
Yeah, factory. Welcome.
And then if you get like donut holes, I mean, then it's over with. Then you can eat a whole stack of them things.
God. Yeah.
You ever went to the fair and they got the mini donuts they make at the fair? Oh my God. They got, you know, there's sugar, powdered sugar, all that shit all over, dude. It's like, damn, dude, you know, anything you get from the fair, and it tastes good, but it probably ain't good for you. So
I quit going to the fair years ago.
Yeah, I haven't been in a while either myself.
Only because when I worked at the bowling alley for so many years, it's like you run into everybody in the world that thinks they know you, this and that, and it's like, and then the way the town is, it's like you run into everybody in the world you don't want to run into at the fair. So it's like, yeah, I just quit going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, Jesus Christ. It's like anybody in your life that you don't want to run into, if you go to the fair, you will run into them.
I've never been 10-pin bowling.
You've never been 10-pin bowling? Have you been to any bowling, candlestick bowling or anything? I mean, it's all the same. You throw the ball at some fucking pins. Huh?
I've done indoor bowls, like on a mat with old people. You know, indoor bowls.
I got plenty of
balls.
balls.
Roll a jack down the green. There's a little white jack.
That's dumb.
Roll it down, and then you've got to try and get as close as you can to the jack.
No, that's for old people that can't move a lot.
Me. It's perfect for me.
I've seen Jerome made a new post. He's selling. You can buy individuals now instead of the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because before it was, you know, the whole collection, everything, one big sale, you know, buy everything, and now he's.
Yeah, sometimes that's hard to do, though. I mean, you gotta, you know, it's quite a bit.
It was a good deal for what he wanted for the price he put. It wasn't a bad deal, dude. I mean, you're talking racks, enclosures, everything, dude.
I think I've started lagging or something.
Yeah, Elfin ears and funnel cakes is pretty popular, and then you go and pay $8-9 for a damn lemonade shake up or something. All it is lemon, sugar, and water. It cost them like 50 cents to make. They sell it for like $8.
Yeah, that's a real lemonade.
My wife
Can
has
you
never
guys
heard of
still
an
see
elephant
me?
ear. Really?
Wow.
Yeah, we can hear you, Benji.
Okay.
You're a little fuzzy and you're froze,
It's
but
like
we
an
can hear you.
it's like an oversized tortilla with sugar on it.
Yeah.
So
Deep
you
fry.
are seeing some issues with me, with my feed.
No, I've seen issues with you since we met you.
You know, I never know if I'm coming in clearly or I'm cutting out or lagging.
Yeah, Luke, there is an elephant ear mushroom too. Yep.
No, you're not. I mean, you're lagging. Actually, you look worse than you did earlier. Earlier
Yeah.
looked really clear. See now Irondogg looks crystal clear, and you look fuzzy. I just noticed that. I was like, now see, Irondogg looks clear like he should, and now you
It's
look
been
fuzzy.
kind of. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck. Something to do.
Either
with
way,
my
I think.
Wi-Fi,
Either way, I
maybe,
think
or-
in America we call that the weak link.
Oh no, I know a guy I know's got a whole ounce of some golden teachers right now, so I might have to snag me up some of them.
Dragon Soul Reptiles, welcome.
What's up, Pat?
Welcome.
That'd be good for a Friday show if I did some of them.
Yeah.
You gonna come
I
say
could
hi,
microdose them.
What are you whining about again, Benji?
Patch starfish? No, it's just been a while since we saw Pat.
No, starfish related in the United States is a pooper. If somebody says their starfish is winking at you, you better be careful.
Putting that on the
Studio
biscuits on
killer.
and a chocolate starfish.
Yeah, that's flavored something flavored hot dog flavored water.
What's that, Benji? You're cutting up.
Something about
We
hot
cutting
dog
out. He
flavored
ain't cutting
water.
out. We cutting out.
Do I need to
Awesome,
leave?
Luke.
Come back, I think.
All right.
Sure, what the fuck is. I think that's what's.
Yeah, refresh. See what happens. I don't know. Do whatever you got to do. Nice. It's funny. No matter how many times I feed Irondogg, I can feed that little bitch all day with the tongs. I give her 100 shrimp, and even the 100 shrimp, she takes it and gives me that look like, you better be giving me shrimp, motherfucker. She never grabs one that's like, oh, look, my homie's here with the shrimp. Nope. She'll snatch it up all mean and just give me that look like, yep, you better be bringing me some more. It's like, there's no making friends with that lizard. Bitch is mean. You know what I mean?
She's grumpy. That's all.
Constantly. I mean, she loves the shrimp. I mean, she'll eat them all, no matter how many I give her. But not one time will she ever just take one, like, you know, normally, like, oh, look, he's here to give me some shrimp. Nope. She'll, like, snatch it out of the tongs like she stole it from me. She won't admit to the fact that she's taking one. She'll steal it from me. She'll take it, you know. I'm trying to offer it as a gift, and she's taking it like she stole it. So, yeah. And I can do that for days in a row. It doesn't help.
Just need to spend some more time with her. Get her out. And...
No, she's mean. And she's getting fat, too.
Did she?
I grabbed her out of the other day. I can barely get my hand around her and shit. She's getting fat.
Need some exercise.
No.
Let her run through the house.
I tried to get her fat on purpose. She won't quit digging. She wants to pry. I mean, it's like she won't give up on the fact that she's in captivity. That's the problem. It's like she won't just let it go. She'll sit there and dig at the wood and in her box. She scrapes up her face on both sides because she sits there and tries to dig in there, and it's a pain in the ass. She's not happy with being locked
Needs a
up.
bigger enclosure.
I don't think that's gonna help. It'll just make it more of a pain in the ass to try to deal with her.
I'm sure, you know. I mean,
But no, I mean that was my because she kept digging, doing all the things. I'm just gonna fucking power feed her and get her fat, and maybe she'll turn lazy. Nope. Now she's just bigger, and she does the same shit. She's not much longer. She's just thicker. It's like
right.
Which is just worse now, you know. Just gives her more strength.
I hate crickets. I just wish there was some animals that didn't have to eat crickets. Or just
I hate crickets. I have to get them. I got to deal with them. But yeah, I'd rather deal with 10 buckets of roach than 1 bucket of fucking crickets.
I mean, you know, like mealworms and stuff like that ain't bad, but goddamn crickets, they just stink, and could you imagine the people that are breeding crickets at a large scale? You'd have to wear a respirator in that room, dude. It would just fucking
Yeah, and I try to buy a lot of crickets so I don't have to go as many times, and then more of them die than I feed off. So it's like fucking, you know, it's like 11 cents a piece are just dying off left and right. There's $2, there's $3. It's like
some people say they're not even really that good to feed to some reptiles, you know.
Well, they're not if you're not pumping in good shit to the crickets.
Yeah, if you're not gut loading them and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people that don't even think about and fucking, you know, it's like if you keep crickets, they need to eat and drink too. You know, it's like everything needs cared for if you're going to keep it alive. You can't just fucking have some skinny old funky old crickets that ain't,
right.
You know, if you got crickets that you're not feeding, and even if they're alive, you feed them something else, it does them no good.
Tammy, do you raise your own dubia roaches?
See, roaches ain't bad at all. They're pretty easy to. What you looking all trying to look all thuggish and shit? He was all trying to look all hard and shit.
Can you hear me now? Do I look a bit better?
We can hear you.
Now.
You're froze, or you were froze.
Yeah, you're still cracking up a little bit. Nobody, you know.
Can you see me now?
Well, we can see you.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. It's never good when somebody's all like, "Oh, what do you mean gut load of cricket?" And it's like, how many animals you got? Shit like that just kills.
God damn it.
You know. I'll be getting crickets at like the pet store or something. So I'm gonna take these home and load them up. You know what?
Hell yeah. And once you start breeding dubias and get them down, dude, that you get a ton of them, dude. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, check it out. There's somebody on line they work at the store and they know that I do the channel and all that. So they asked about getting some roaches and shit and this and that. And she's like, "Yeah, I've had roaches for a long time and I just can't get them to breed." It's like, what? It's a fucking roach. Do you have males? Do you have ones with wings? That was my first train of thought, you know? It was like,
right.
Because I mean, it's a roach. That's like having male and female mice together and them not breeding. You got to really be fucking up. It's a mouse. You know what I mean? It's a rodent. They'll breed all day. But it come to find out that she just had whatever roaches she had were just in the bottom of a bin. She didn't have no egg cartons, no nothing in there for them to run on. And it's like, so I told her, I says, for one, make sure you got some males, get some egg cartons in there and shit, you know. And I says, you can't just put them in, they're just running around in their own filth. It's like, no wonder why you can't keep nothing alive. It's like,
right.
You know, and I said, for every one egg carton you put in there, you times 10 the surface space for them to run around on. It's like, it's like an essential for their living conditions.
Get some cleaner beetles in there to clean up everything behind them.
They'll live above the filth if you give them the opportunity to. You know, it's like.
Yeah, you can get once you get going with roaches, man. You can get a ton of them. You know.
And you know what? And I keep them in the bin, and I take roaches out of there, but probably not as much as they breed. I think they just kind of keep themselves maintained on like as far as the big roaches and all that shit. Because there's always a certain amount of big ones. There's always tons of little ones, you know. But it's like I
Right.
never get overwhelmed with big ones, you know. Even if I'm not feeding off enough, somehow they maintain themselves. It's really weird. But now, if I select that same amount of roaches in a twice as big a bin, then I'd have twice as many big ones. You know, twice as many.
If you
babies,
split
twice
it in
as many
half
babies.
and made another tote, split that in half, you'd probably get a lot more too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's weird, you know, when people say shit like that, like rodents and roaches and shit. Well, they're
yep,
not
there you
doing
go.
well. It's like, what do you mean it's not doing well? They'll live through a nuclear fucking war. You feed them some garbage, they'll live. It's like, I mean, it's a roach.
Yeah, them beetles work good. Clean up in there. So.
Nice.
So
But
I
yeah,
had a
it's
little bit
just
of a
really
fire
weird.
while I was off.
What's that?
You were off
Had
for
a fire.
2
I had
minutes
a
and
little
you
bit.
caught a fire to something?
Well, yeah. I cleaned.
He's
I
all,
kinda,
well, yeah.
I kind of cleaned out my bong and I tapped it. And
Oh, yeah, I've
the
done that shit.
ash,
The flame shot out. Yeah.
the ash fell on the tablecloth, and while I was filling my phone, my tablecloth burst into flames. It's kind of hairy moment.
No, the hairy moment now is listening to you. Fucking weirdo.
And we didn't get to see it on film, so that's even worse. So
Yeah, you didn't even share it with us. You're a dick.
I remember
Well,
J&G was on live stream on that one time, and all of a sudden, one of the kids or somebody opened the door and says "fire," and he bolted out of that room, dude. And they were the kitchen, something was on fire.
Well,
He's
yeah,
like, it wasn't that bad.
ain't nobody want to
You
hear the
know.
word fire, you know.
I never seen him jump and move so quick in my life. I was like, damn. Especially when the kid opens the door, you're in there doing a podcast, kid opens the door, fire, Dad, fire.
Depends on how many kids they got. They might just get up and be all right, I'll be right back in a minute. This happens all the time. Benji, we got 10 trivia questions for you. While you were gone, we figured it out. We're going to give you 10 trivia questions. If you get 7 of them correct, you can stay on the show. If you get 6 or less, then you're out.
Oh, fuck. Well, you know, I'm not that great at trivia or anything like that.
So we'll tell you what we'll do. You have till Friday to study up on whatever you think we're going to ask you. We're not going to tell you. You just start studying until you figure out whatever.
We're going to hope you get the right topics.
Huh?
He's on, huh?
But I do know one thing. Justin will not be asking no AI questions because he knows you know that, and he don't know much about that.
I think it's ridiculous. They should not even allow that shit on YouTube. If it'll make your videos, create your videos, edit your videos, and give you all this fucking bullshit and thumbnails and all this shit, it's like, what are you doing for your? I mean, if they're going to allow a computer program to do it, then YouTube could do that themselves. We're supposed to be creators and created ourselves. That's the whole point of being here.
Well, they've been using it for years, dude, with music. Years. I mean, over 50 years in just music, you know, I mean, using stuff, you know, like that, you know. So, I mean, well, it's no different than going on TikTok, shaking your ass and getting fucking 20 million views a day either. But, you know, people do that. So, I mean.
I like that. I watch them myself.
Yeah, I like that, he says. I like that.
Dude, I got nothing
we know it's on.
I got nothing against somebody trying to work for their living. You know what I'm saying?
We know what Justin watches on TikTok now.
The number one headline on the news here right now is the big stink over TikTok being removed off of US government devices.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, it should be. You shouldn't. Any government agency, any phone shouldn't have no apps anyway on there. It shouldn't be on social media if you got a government phone anyway, because that's
Right.
not what's there. I don't think they should be even allowed to have, Facebook, Instagram,
The
none
only
of that
thing
on a
that I
government
want to
phone.
know is, I don't know where you guys are at, but I know here they're everywhere on the corners. It's like these free government phones and free government tablets.
They do that
Now,
everywhere.
Now, are those going to be allowed to have TikTok on them?
I'm sure those are. I think they're just talking like government agency. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just workers and shit. But
Like
still,
police,
it's like,
or police, senators,
Yeah.
all that. Because I mean,
Does your country
What?
give away free phones and tablets? On
give
streaming?
free phones out. Yeah,
if you're poor
Did you
enough.
just say they give what?
yeah.
So if you've got nothing, no phone and no tablet, they'll just go here.
I don't know how it works. I don't know what you got to do
Wow.
to get one, but there's little booths all over the place, and they put them in shitty neighborhoods. But if you get a
Yeah,
phone,
I mean-
you're not getting like top of the line internet and shit. I mean, they're probably just average phones. And
Yeah, if you were here, Benji, they'd give you one because you're on
Oh, yeah.
assistant. They pay you. The government pays you, so they give you one. Yeah.
Wow.
well, and then ever since Corona, because even like during when the coronavirus started, they gave every kid in school a tablet. Every kid that was registered in school got a tablet.
Yep.
Because they did like
Wow.
6 or 8 months or some shit of just at home schooling and shit and on tablets and all that crap. And
Yeah, it's funny because a lot of these schools are getting in trouble now because they found out all that money they gave they were using on things they weren't supposed to be using it on, so they're having to pay it back. And why do they even need money anyway? I thought all the weed and lottery money was supposed to be helping these schools out.
that was kind of the point of it.
And then they say they don't have no money. Nah, I call bullshit on that. Or we need to audit the goddamn lottery and shit.
like the city I live in, their budgets should all be folded up and doubled and backup
Right.
money and all that bullshit. Because there's more goddamn pot shops than McDonald's in this joint. I think it's crazy.
Oh, I guarantee there is.
It's just nuts.
Yeah, we got just in this one town. We got here we got one McDonald's and I think 4 pot shops, and then the next town's got one McDonald's, and they've got like fucking 10 or 12 pot shops, and they're just small towns, dude. They're nothing big,
Yeah.
I mean, nothing big. I mean, it ain't like Tulsa. They got probably hundreds of pot shops in Tulsa, easily hundreds. I mean,
How
you might
far
go
away
one
are
block,
you
be
from-
two.
Benji,
Of
after a pre-lay shed, how many days until babies or eggs?
After a pre-lay shed. Would be pretty soon after the
Wrong answer.
Wrong answer. He boots him.
Wrong answer. No, I'm just kidding. Just fucking with you, Benji. Just trying to make you think a little bit.
after they have their pre-lay shed, it would be pretty soon after that, wouldn't it?
Well, how
long is
how's-
pretty soon to you? Yeah.
Oh, I'm guessing a few days, maybe a week.
wrong? 30 days.
30 days after the shed.
After the pre-lay shed.
I thought the
You thought wrong, Benji.
ovulation was 30 days.
No.
Like while they, no, I mean the while they had the gravid, while they gravid, it's like 30 days. They have the eggs inside them, isn't it? Is it longer? 60
No,
days.
the follicle will build throughout a long process. That has nothing to do with any of that.
Once they lay eggs, it's usually
How long
55 to 60 days.
From the time that they fertilize the eggs to the time the eggs come out, how long does that take?
Yeah, but you're really not sure which ones take. We just keep pairing them.
It depends on a lot of it is follicle growth, and then it depends if they absorb it or not, but once they hit that pre-lay shed, it's 30 days, and then once they lay eggs, it's 55 to 60 days before they hatch.
So the prelay shed is a sign that the eggs are fertilized and they're gravid.
It's just close. Because you get the ovulation, and then you wait for the prelay shed, which isn't that long after, a couple weeks or something usually. I think it varies a little bit, but once she does the prelay shed, 30 days. Normally.
Yeah, and you got to watch it too, Benji, because sometimes your snake can shed and it's not a prelay shed either. You know what I mean? So you got to pay attention to what's going on. You know.
Is that prelay shed sort of to help? Because I noticed.
Shit,
what the hell happened there?
Him out this time, yeah.
He
we didn't even
himself.
throw him off this time, yeah.
He says, "Screw it." He goes, "Screw it. I screwed up, so I'm just gonna kick myself."
Oh, there we go. Maybe not.
They get bigger when they get pregnant.
What'd you do, Benji? Hit the wrong button?
No, I just cut it out for a second and then came back.
Yeah, we didn't know what the hell happened. Said, "Oh, there he went."
Yeah, you went all the way off, even from backstage and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, and I didn't. You know what? I didn't even rejoin either. It just brought me back.
Must have been a glitch in the matrix. It's crazy.
It's been funny like this for
He
the last
didn't
hour.
even try to get back?
No, it just brought me back by myself.
See, like the last time that I had eggs, the ovulation was on the 21st, and then the prelay shed was on the 8th of the next month. So it was only like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2.5 weeks. But from the prelay shed to the actual eggs is for sure the 30. Well, not for sure the 30 days, but
that's a good round number, is what they say. You know.
Yeah, it's pretty damn.
Could be a couple days before. Could be a few days after.
I think I was 30 or 31 days on last year's.
So
the last time that I had clutches.
Can I ask? So if they don't get pregnant, if they don't get impregnated, do they not go through the prelay shed at all?
Oh no,
it doesn't. No.
If they don't have anything to lay, why would they do a prelay shed if there's nothing to lay? Make sense?
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
So that when they swell up with the eggs inside them, they kind of need more room, do they? And they kind of split their skin and grow.
It's not that they need more room. That's why we're always filling. You know, you always try to make sure that the lady's got a lot of weight built on, because it's just like regular birth. You know, it takes a lot from the mother. So we plump them up, get them all nice and healthy, and then they go off of food, and then the eggs will suck them down till they spit them out, and then it's all processed again.
That's really the whole reason why people pull eggs instead of, letting them maternal incubate, is because you get the mom back on food and let her get weight built back up. You know what I mean?
She's already been through enough to sit there and have to pester them eggs for 55
go
days.
60 days, worrying about it. I mean, you can do it. It's cool, but I mean.
Yeah.
So that
I'm sure I could do it without too much problem, because my room temperature is pretty stable. All I'd have to do is just raise it up a little bit. It'd be fine.
Well, she'll move the eggs on and off depending on the heat too. With the heat tape, she'll move more if she wants them anyway, and she'll produce her own heat. What's up, Dylan?
Balls and exotics, welcome.
Pied Berm's looking good. I seen a picture of it today.
Can you do a cesarean on a snake if the eggs are stuck inside?
Well, I'm probably sure you could. I don't know if it'd be worth it, but you probably could, depending on what snakes you had in there you was trying to get out, I guess. I don't know.
Would the snake die anyway if the eggs can't come out?
I've seen that. Yeah, she is glowing. I have no idea, Benji. I mean, if you can do that to a snake or not, I don't know. I'm not a vet, so I don't know about none of that. So
I don't know how healthy it'd be for the snake to get cut open like that and all that crap.
Yeah. I mean, they go in if they get egg bound, and you go to the vet if they're egg bound and you can't, last resort or whatever. But
I'm sure you could probably, if
Yeah,
they were
well,
at the
how does
right time, you
does
could
the
probably
vet
get them out of there and save the egg, maybe. But huh?
how does the vet fix egg bound? How does the vet deal with being egg bound? What do they do to fix that?
I don't know. I had a girl that was egg bound, or she laid, but she still had eggs, and I gave her a soak every once in a while, and I just let her be. And 2 weeks later, she laid the rest of her eggs. So I mean, sometimes just letting them be, even if they lay one,
I think that's the best part of it, because like
So-
in the
Yeah.
wild, there's no vet. It's like even
Yeah,
DEH,
they'll always pass
soaking
them
them
given
in
times.
water.
Yeah, exactly, Dylan. I just think that
yeah.
you just I think people get really worried. Oh, they laid one egg or she ain't laid. It's like, dude, give her some time. They'll lay them. Just leave her be. Don't be messing with her. Let her be, and she'll do it. It's not an exact science with every one of them. So I mean, things can happen. What's up, live feeding?
Welcome up.
But I wouldn't be rushing her to the vet and saying, hey, do a cesarean section and cut my snake wide open. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
if the snake's
you
gonna
could
die,
manipulate them if
you
you're
can
really
use
gentle. But yeah, you're right, Dylan. Just best ways to leave them be. They'll pass them on their own. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that's exactly what you
Because
do.
the more stress that you give the snake, it's just going to probably take longer and longer and longer.
Makayla went through the same thing last year, and I told her just leave it be. Don't worry about it. They'll come out, and it was within a week or whatever. She passed the eggs. Don't rush her to the vet. Just let her be.
Through that whole process, the least amount that you mess with them, the better, as far as I'm concerned.
There you go, Benji.
When you see all
Dylan
these
had a
people
12-foot berm. They got egg bound. It took her 2 months, give or take, and she passed all the eggs. I remember that too, Dylan.
But yeah, people mess with their snakes too much in the middle of this process. It's like, oh yeah, look, she's this, she's gravid, she's got babies, we're holding them up and all this weird shit, taking pictures, weighing them, taking them to the vet, trying to figure out what's wrong, this, that, and another. 9 times out of 10, it's just leave the fucking snake alone. It's like, quit fucking with it. Something went wrong. Something went wrong. I wonder what's wrong with the snake. Nothing's wrong with the snake. Leave it alone.
Why does soaking them in water? Does soaking them in water help?
I mean, I don't think it hurt, but I think for the most part I think people just overthink it. Just let them be. It's not an exact science that every snake is going to lay, 30 days after their pre-lay shed, and they're going to hatch in 55 or days or so. Every snake, there's going to be variances in there, and you got to just be. I mean, that's why this hobby is patience.
Yeah.
It's a game of patience with this hobby, and a lot of people really. They don't have it when it comes down to when stuff like that happens. They get nervous. It's like, dude, just relax. That's why you need to reach out to people,
Just your own setups and your own habits could cause more trouble than it's worth. Just leave shit alone. It's like,
yep. But I mean, I know you don't know. Like Dylan said, he loves your curiosity. But I mean, what's up, Mr. J? But I mean, a lot of people just let them be, and they'll do their thing. Yeah. Don't stress too much on it, and that's where your patience comes in.
And even then, it all depends on how long you've had this snake. Is it your snake? If you got like a first time mom and shit like this, and you're over messing with them, they're going to be crazy. If you have a snake that you've had for years and you've always done this, that, and another, it's going to be easier for that snake. But it's nuts. You got to let them have this process. I mean, that's like even me as a YouTuber. I mean, I didn't try to film like when the first clutches I had. I just let them be. I didn't try to film a lot. I didn't try to do a lot, just because of the fact is that I didn't want to screw something up because I was trying to make a video. But now that I've done it a couple of times and I've got females that have had eggs before, I would probably mess with them a little bit more.
He had a female go 48 days after pre-lay shed, so I mean, it's not in. And I think Brian Cusco said he had a snake lay or the eggs hatched like a week or two after the 55 days. It was like, almost 70 days or something like that. Yeah. So, I mean, it's not always an exact.
Ball python is crazy. They're so smart. I mean, You know, it's like you just got to let them do their thing. If it's taking a couple extra days, there's a reason for it. You know, just as long as things come out healthy. Well, that's like even, you know, people won't have eggs. So, oh, you see, absorbed her eggs. She did this, she did that. It was like, well, maybe your male was weak. Maybe she didn't accept the sperm. Maybe she, you know, they can get sperm and know that it's weak. Know that, like, I don't even want that bloodline, and they won't have babies. They can. You can't force them to do this shit. What they're gonna do is what they're gonna do.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, all this shit goes on in the wild real simply with no bullshit, you know. That babies don't last very long afterwards because they're in the wild, but you know, ain't nobody in there checking them and taking them to the vet 4 or 5 times, and they do just fine.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's like they do perfectly fine. But I have thought about, like, either this year or next year, I'm going to build a little glass box on the top of the one female rack to where I could, like, add a camera right there without opening the tub and maybe get some footage. That'd be cool.
Right.
But I would build all that and get it all set up before I even paired the snake. So it would be so far in advance, it wouldn't affect anything. Just something like on the top, just build a little glass deal that, or not glass, like plexiglass, that pops down. You can just set a, you know, GoPro right in there and it would film perfectly on it. You know, it'd be cool.
That's going to last about one time he gets one scratch on it. His OCD would be kicking in. He'd be like, God dang, there's a scratch on it. I got a goddamn oh, motherfucker, I got to replace this shit. Oh, goddamn.
I'll just build it to where the original lens where the camera is. I can change that real easy. So make sure it's fresh and not scratched up.
Just use a piece of glass to tip it. It's thick enough that ain't going to hurt nothing, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
But then, you know, it wouldn't matter. You're going to have to clean it from both sides because, you know, it's going to get dirty up there, as it, you know, or you'll go to do it. It'd be like full of moisture from the humidity. You'd be like, God damn it.
Yeah, but even then, I could reach in. I could reach in
right.
and dry it off and all that without messing with the snake, though. You know.
Right.
Versus trying to take her out and film or trying to open it up and film, it would, you know.
Yeah, it's cool to watch them time lapse when they're laying eggs. It is pretty cool.
Because I could, you know, throw something in there like a GoPro and set it on, you know, like 8 hours to film or some shit to get a good camera to where you don't miss nothing and just rotate it every 8 hours to where you can get the entire process and then, you know, do a time lapse and it'd be cool.
Don't they sell those airtight underwater?
Oh yeah. No, my GoPro you can stick underwater.
The containment box that goes around the camera that stops, protects it from everything. Water, air, it's sealed airtight, right?
Yeah. Oh, I got a bunch of them. GoPros to do it. Yeah, exactly.
GoPros have like for my 7, I actually have a glass box that I put it in that makes it waterproof. Yes. But like the 8 and above, you can throw it right in the water. They're fine. Fungus Queen, welcome.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
like the camera that I'm filming with, the camera that I'm using right now, I could take it outside, stick it right in the water.
Oh wow! They said my phone, my Samsung Galaxy S5 was waterproof, but
no, they're water
to a certain depth.
Yeah, but they're more water resistant than waterproof.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to try. I wasn't gonna try.
But no, like the GoPro, the GoPro 8 and above, they're actually sealed to actually get, because they're an action cam. They're meant to be like on a surfer or, you know, a dirt bike or something. It's meant to be used for that kind of shit. I used to get underwater footage of the koi all the time, and I always use my GoPro.
That's why a lot of the new phones, Benji, you can't remove the battery because they're sealed up because of that reason.
Yeah. And they want you to buy a new one, not a battery.
Exactly. Exactly.
No, we've talked about it. The hardest, we've talked about it many times. The hardest part of fucking breeding snakes is the patience, as far as I'm concerned. I was never a real patient person, or I'm not, but in this hobby, you have to be. It's crazy. There's
It's a
nothing
lot
quick
like
about
growing
it. Not
weed.
a fucking nothing quick about it. Unless you buy an already gravid full-grown female that's ready to give birth. That's about the only way you can
But
really
even
get
then, I
that.
mean, you have eggs. You
Yeah, the
know, I
next
mean,
year it's going
even
to take
waiting.
just as long. Yeah.
I mean, you're waiting on the eggs, and you know, it's like a damn crackhead looking out a window, looking in that
Oh, yeah.
incubator. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a lot
See, and that
like
was the thing.
growing weed.
I never
Really.
had a big deal of looking in the incubator. I had a big obsession of looking at the gauges of everything, you know.
All right.
Like the thermostat. I looked at I had cameras on the thermostat. I could look at it anytime I wanted with my phone. It was like temperatures was key. It was like, fuck, just as long as the temperature's good. You know, it's like it's all I cared about, you know. Like I was so afraid like something was gonna happen and the power went out or something. Or I even bought a generator before I had babies, before I had eggs, everything. I was so nervous. I was ready to go. As soon as the egg hatched, I went outside and made sure my generator was running, had gas in it, all that shit, ready to go, just in case something happened.
Right. Well,
I was
exactly. I
freaked
mean,
out. That
that's what I
first
loved
year was
about
freaked me
thermostats. You know,
out,
like,
man.
you know, I had the herpostats, dude. The alarms were set if any temperature
Yeah.
raises or decreases, dude. You know, I mean,
I didn't even like not being home when I had babies or eggs in the incubator. It was like it drove me nuts to not even be here. My boss is the one that gave me the camera to watch the thermostats. He's like, "Here, take this home. It's all wire, you know, internet access. You can put an app on your phone, watch it right from your deal." I was like, "Done."
dude, I had to move when I had eggs. That was stressful.
That would be just nerve-wracking.
That was real stressful, dude. I was like, oh,
I'd have
fuck.
to do like test runs and shit with thermostats and gauges and shit or something, or temperature gauges and shit. Like, see,
Well,
like
luckily
ice chest.
it
How long
wasn't
will this
winter.
hold temperature? How long will this do this? How long will
Well,
that do
luckily it
that?
wasn't wintertime. It was summer, and you know,
Yeah.
it was only like a 20-minute haul. So
That's not bad. Try to get that, you know, good 80, 85-degree day or something to where it's not too hot, not too cold.
yeah, but you know, whenever you move, it's either going to be either smoking hot or raining. There ain't no perfect day
That's
to
true.
move in.
That's true.
I mean,
That's
it doesn't matter. Every day will be perfect until the day you got to move.
And always remember, if you got to move your animals first, not last. Just saying. It's not good. Some people can argue. I'd move mine home. I'd move mine in first.
Move them the same day. Let's just
At
put it
least.
that way.
Yeah.
You don't have to be the first load unless you're doing it all in one shot, but you know, make sure you get them there that day because that's stressful.
Oh yeah.
But anyway,
because,
I think I'm gonna go get some food. What about you?
Well, it is about that time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm tired of looking at Benji.
Yeah, I got me some food. Yeah, I mean, I'm tired of looking at myself too.
I was just kidding, Benji. Quit. See, now he's gonna send me like fucking 5 or 6 fucking messages. Oh, I'm sorry. This I didn't mean to do this. My anxiety's this. Just take a pill and bong it, and you'll be fine.
Oh, good. I got me some Chinese food here.
Oh, y'all got Chinese food there?
It's good food, man.
Hell yeah!
I guess.
And we
every
going
country got
Friday
their own.
or not going Friday? What are we doing?
Well, yeah, if we can go, yeah, we'll do the same time.
Okay, well, so everybody knows. So
Yeah, it'll be 8 o'clock my time.
There's an old Chinese guy lives around.
If Benji don't shut up, he's not coming on.
he said something about an old trans guy.
The old Chinese guy. Yeah,
Oh, Chinese! I thought you said trans, dude.
I thought he still did.
No,
I thought it was a trans Chinese guy.
He cooks this big smorgasbord of like all different Chinese dishes, and you can just go in there. With,
Yeah, it's called a buffet.
You know,
It's called a Chinese buffet.
It's freaking awesome, man. It is freaking awesome. It really is good.
That's how Chinese people serve their food, man. It's like you just get what you want. We just make it, you get what you want.
Yep.
You want, don't scoop.
Oh man, I do. I fill my tray right up to the top, and then like I can't even get the lid on, and I'm like, sorry.
Do they charge you by weight?
Nah, I usually
Some of
give
them will just weigh in.
Appreciate it,
charge
Bri.
you accordingly. Yeah.
I gave him an extra $1. I always give him an extra $1.
Aren't you a big
Ooh.
spender?
As long as I don't make a mess, he's cool.
As long as I
He's
don't
like,
make a
"Oh."
mess. He's
Well,
cool.
like, because I
All
mean,
right.
he's like, look at this guy. He comes walking in. He's like, I buy 2 big, large trays every time. Yeah, here he comes.
He's eating that shit
All
for a
right,
week.
guys.
All right, everybody, I'm out. Until Friday night,
Yeah, we'll
take care and
see-
stay wild.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right.
Cheers,
Peace.
Later.
everybody.
Shut your mouth.
Mm.
Shut your mouth.